this build series. I'm going back a step, and I will be attaching the rearview mirror, which I've given plenty of time to let it dry, to the windshield. Now you can see that there's maybe you can see that there's like a little square thing. If you have the kit, you can see it for yourself. There's a little square rough section where this needs to be attached. I'm going to be using CA glue, which is, you know, it's super glue. Alright, just gotta touch it right there. Don't want to make a mess. And hopefully, without dropping this dumb thing, if I can get this kind of squared away, lined up, and then shoot. Crap, it just moved. Well, shoot, maybe I should have used the white glue instead. I was just looking for something that's going to be more secure. Oh well, that doesn't look so bad, I guess. Hey, I got it pretty much lined up though. That's great. That's great. Okay, it's not so bad. That's how you do it. Okay. See? Alrighty. Great. That's fantastic. Alright, next. As I mentioned at the end of the previous video, I will be doing the rearview mirrors. For now, though, I think this is going to be attached. Like, let's see how this goes here. Now, there are these little pegs here. See that? Little holes. I'm sorry. And then here are the pegs. So you're just going to line up these pegs with the holes, and then that's going to go, right? Okay, there we go. Now there's like this little lip here, I guess. Kind of does a handshake. Here. There, I guess I got it. It seems to be good. Now, let's use extra thin cement. Or, you know, I could, yeah, I'll do extra thin because it gets in the cracks real easy. Let's get plenty of glue in here and here. And let's get glue here where the handshake goes. This is where it's supposed to attach. Get it here as well. Just gotta be really, really liberal with the glue. There. Or if I really wanted to be liberal, I would apply plenty of glue that belongs to somebody else. And I wouldn't hold back at all. I'd just like, here, you want some more glue? Take all the glue you want. I didn't pay for it. Somebody else did. And we're going to get it in this crack here. There. Alright, let's set this aside. Oh, see, look at this crap. You know, I hate being like a slave to just holding something in place, but sometimes it is necessary. That seems to be what I might need to do now. And get some more glue on the clear parts here. Okay. Now, if I wanted to be liberal with the glue, I would confiscate the glue from somebody else and then give it to the model, I guess. That would be extremely liberal. Let's say here, this isn't your glue. You didn't buy this. You didn't earn this glue. It belongs to me now. Alright. I'm just gonna have to hold this. So, I was called to dinner, and I was stuck with these things. They were not attaching to each other, and I did not heed my own advice. What I should have done is filed off the edges here, and then had them glued together. I was just trying to glue them together a little bit too prematurely. So I ended up resorting to CA glue, because it kind of got messy. Kind of made a mess here. So I don't know if I can get this off with my fingernail. But, you know, it's just as well. Maybe I can show you something here. Alright, so again, this is for newbies. Maybe you're not used to making mistakes and correcting mistakes, right? So if something like this happens, now CA glue, when it dries, it gets kind of crusty, right? So I have some sandpaper. This is like 600 grit. I'm just going to be very, very careful. I'm getting it wet in paper here, in water. I'm getting the sandpaper wet here. And I'm just going to gently kind of rub it. I don't want to gouge it. I just want to get the top and clean off this crap. Looks like some of it's coming off. I don't want to disturb the paint. If I can avoid that, that would be ideal. Especially since this is pre-painted and I just can't, paint this myself again, What I want to do is, at the very least, minimally, just minimize the damage here. So, after doing this sandpaper, it's not going to have the same sheen, but you can polish it back to life, and it should look better after that. So why am I using water? Well, it kind of washes away the grits that I am sanding away, and if you don't use water, what you end up doing is just grinding the grits into the paint job, and that's not good, obviously. I'm gonna switch to another corner here. And then after this, maybe I'll bump up to a 1000 grit. Kind of go from there, see how it goes. Okay, that is feeling better. That is feeling a lot better. And I mustn't forget the top part up here. So again, I'm not pushing very hard at all. I'm just kind of sliding this across the top, so it's affecting only, or mostly, the part, the super glue here. And even on top of that, it still kind of sticks out a little bit, so I didn't really get this thing attached very well, even despite all of that crap I had to deal with, because even the CA glue didn't want to, it was wanting to pop open. So yeah, I was called to dinner, and I kind of acted kind of rashly. It's certainly not good. Alright, so I'm just going to continue doing this and spare you the boredom. I'm now moving on to 1000 grit. Just being very careful. Just gently rubbing it. Don't want to gouge the paint job, if at all possible. So it is kind of dulling up here, but like I said, if we polish this, should hopefully kind of bring it back to life. Yeah, I think I'm not going to do anything more over here. This is looking mostly okay, I guess. So yeah, I don't think I can make it look perfect, but I can, you know, do my best to minimize this a bit. I think I might bump up to maybe 1500 grit next. So here we are with 1500 grit. Just more of the same, really. More of the same. More of the same. Now I'm going back to this polishing compound. I'm doing fine. And using the little polishing cloth. And rubbing the affected area. Again, so definitely whittle down, sand down the edges of this, and then glue them together, because that way you'll get them to stick a lot better than what I did, and you wouldn't have to use the crappy CA glue. Trying to avoid using CA glue on this as much as I can, because I really don't like CA glue. It really kind of messes up. You know, with the regular modeling glue, you can maybe kind of wipe it away real quick before it damages the paint. CA glue, on the other hand, is a bit difficult. Don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
So again, just get this really just a bit. I don't want to get a whole ton on here. And I'm only polishing just the affected area here. I already did the other side over here. So when I'm finished with this, I'll move on to the finish, which is the white one. Comes in the white cap tube. And then I guess I'll be done. I might use the polish, or the model wax maybe, after that if necessary. Let's rub this all down. And to wash this off, I might use just like a wet tissue or something. Wipe it away. So let's take a look. Oh, that looks good. Not too bad. I can see it's a bit of residue still remains up here. It's a little bit crusty, but it does look a bit better than it did before. Again, you know, your miles may vary. Maybe you don't care too much, but I try to make these look as good as I can. So there. I might try sanding just that top part a little bit more. Maybe. So now that the crisis has been averted and this has been restored to a fairly nice look, my only problem is that this got a little bit fogged up. This light here remained clear, but this one's a little bit foggy. And these side lights, these are not really lined up properly. I'm kind of sad about that, but you know, I'll get over it. Alright, so now that this is done, what I want to do is get back to the side mirrors as promised. So what I want to do, first of all, is I want to rough these up. Rough.
Oh, rough.
and then that way I can expose the bare plastics to hopefully this stuff is gonna glue together. So just the regular painted parts, I have no problem typically with the glue, but this special coated with the gloss clear coat, it doesn't want to glue very easily. It takes a very long time, or it just won't glue at all. So I'm using my file here to rough this up. Sorry, I always do that. I'm pretty annoying. Okay, so let's look at part 92. It says this is 92. Alright. Gonna clip this off. And great, doesn't need sanding. And then we're going to be putting in part number 91, and that's what this guy is. Great. Okay. Alright, now we're going to use the cement here. So this kind of just, yeah, it goes like so. And then, oh, butt crap. Here we go. This fits around like so here, okay? I imagine. Goes like that. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's how it goes. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Alright. Now, let's put down some glue. Okay. Ah. There. Oh, come on, my hands are clean. Why is it sticking to my hands? Stupid. Okay. Yay! Okay. Oh, I think I might try reinforcing that, because I'm not totally comfortable with how that went. Let's try to use some extra thin along the outside here. There we go. And I got a little bit of excess. Just gonna wipe it away. There. Let that sit. Chrome parts number 93. So we have, yeah, 90 and 93. So here we go. Now it's all chromed on the back. No? Okay. This might be able to be put in with just regular glue, I guess. We'll see. Alright, so how's this coming along here? Okay. You jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just let this wait, or just wait and let this sit, because it's kind of popping off again. Jeez. Or maybe I need to get the glue more along the edge where it counts. Just get this along the edge here. Okay. I think the glue has kind of had a few moments to sit. Still a little bit wet, but let's give this a shot. I'm gonna put the glue along the inside here. Okay. Oh gosh. There we go. There. Okay, that's how you do it, I guess. Hopefully this is gonna solidify here so I don't have to use the CA glue, but I think I probably will use the CA glue to attach these on the sides. I'm not sure about that yet, but there you go. I'm going to do the other one next. So now that these have cemented just fine, what I will do is file this down. I need to expose the plastic here. Take this paint off here, this black paint. Alright, well, I guess that's probably good. I'll do it for the other one as well. Crap, you gotta be careful, you know. Don't want it to fly around or whatever. Okay. Okay, I guess that's getting it off. Alright, now what I have done here is I scraped the coating. So the problem is, again, with this high gloss coating and everything, it's really interfering with the ability for the plastic to bond. So you will see there is this little section here, this guide section, where you will need to attach the rear view mirrors. There we go. I'm just being very careful. You don't want to go like that, you know, because you got a big scrape across the car, and that would not be good. So this, I just remembered, this car comes in different colors, I think. Oh, it's a red one, I guess? I don't know. There's a Toyota 86, a red one, that's always parked at the drugstore I go to, where I buy, you know, groceries and stuff on the way home. And I'm guessing it's probably the store owner. Alright, so you got a left and right here. I'm going to use the regular cement. There. And then apply it to the guide area. That little section there. Crap, hold on here. And there. A little bit too much glue, apparently. Just wanting to squish out. There. Alright, I might just have to hold this here, I guess, for a while. Okay, so I think I'll probably end the video here. I don't know how long it's been. Hopefully it's under an hour or so, but hopefully this is going to turn out fine. Oh, it just wants to fall right off. It's just going to take a while, I think. So stay tuned. I should hopefully have this car finished sometime soon, hopefully. Dang it. Alright, I give up. I totally give up. I'm just going to use CA glue on here, because this is, it's just not sticking. Crazy. I don't like using CA glue on models if I can help it. Especially because, as we've seen before, it can get messy. And it can't just be easily wiped off like I just did with the model glue. Okay. There. Preferably, I do not like CA glue. But in situations like this, it might be the better alternative. You just have to be really careful, I guess. And so the reason why I would prefer modeling glue is because it helps kind of melt together the parts, CA glue just kind of it's super glue, right? So it's not, in the end, I mean, it's more instantly strong, but it doesn't like actually like kind of join them together. It just kind of just sticks them together, I guess, if that makes sense. So let's put this into position here. There. Okay. Alright, now with that, let's end the video here. Is this kind of straightened out? Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of too late now, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, modeling glue is a little bit more forgiving too, so... Anyhow, well, there we go. Stay tuned for the next one.